Hey guys, this is Naresh. So in this video, we will learn about list in Python. So till now, we have seen how to store a value inside a variable, but it might possible you have to store multiple values inside one variable. So this can be done through list. So let's see. If I say there's a variable called roll number, and if I want to store the roll number of all the students in a class, I can give in the single variable by using the square bracket, and I can give something like 3, 6, 2, 1. Okay, so these are the four numbers which I have stored in the variable roll number. If I want to print this, so I will just do print and I will say roll number, and I will do a right click on run. It is printing my entire list. Okay, so this is the way you can store multiple values in one variable. Okay, now if I want to fetch some particular value, then I can give index number in the roll number. So I will give roll number, then square bracket. Let's say I am calling the index number 1. And if I do a right click on run, it will give me 6 value. And if I want to get some range, okay, so I will give 1 colon. So it will give me all the things after the 6. And if I do a right click on run, it will give me 6 to 1. And if I give here something up to 3 and do a right click on run, it will give me just 6 and 2. So this is the range which I can give for the roll number. Okay, now it is not just the range, and it's not just I can fetch the values, but I can do different thing. Let's see, I want to sort this roll numbers. I want to sort it like 1, 2, 3 and 6. How would I do that? I will just call roll number, then dot. There's an inbuilt function, and that function is this sort. Okay, so I will just give this sort, and it will sort the string for me. So now what I will do, I will say print and roll number. Okay, and I will run it. See, it has sort my list 1, 2, 3, 6. I can even do different things. I can maybe reverse a string. So I will call roll number dot reverse. Okay, and if I just run it, and you will see that it has printed 1, 2, 6, 3. So different operations which you can do, you can just do a dot, and then you will get all the inbuilt functions which I can do with the list. So one is extend. So see, whenever you are working on this operation, just make it sure you should see what is there written in the arguments. So right now you can just ignore self, but just see the argument is iterable. So I can extend this list with another list. So if I give roll number dot extend, and then I can give one more roll number or 2 more roll number. Okay, and I can give a square bracket because it is expecting a list from my side. So it's 3, 6, 2, 1, and I am extending it with one more list which is 5 and 6. And now if I run it, you will see the 5, 6 has been added to this list. Okay, now let's see what are the other functions which we have. Okay, so it is extend, sort we have already talked about, reverse we have also talked about, insert. I can even insert some value. Let's say I want to insert some value at some particular index. So at the index 0, I want to insert the value 4. Okay, so if I do a right click on run, so it will insert the value 4 there. Okay, so this are some of the operations which we can do on list. Okay, so you can try that out. You can even append it. You can append the values at the end. You can create a copy of the list. You can even get a count of a particular variable. Okay, for example, there are 2 2s here. Okay, or let's say there are 3 2 roll number here, which is not possible. I know roll number is unique, but let's say you have some values which is repeatable, and if I say want to count it, so I will just give roll number dot count here, and here I need to give a value which I want to count how many values are there. And if I click on run, okay, so let me just print this now directly. So it would be print. Okay, and I am counting it. How many 2s are there in my list? So it will give me value 3. So you can try different methods which has been provided. Now one more thing, right now this is a list of the integers, but it might possible you need some new list which is of the string. So you can give that also. So you just have to give different string which you want, and you can just give here. Okay, and I will give here another one. Okay, so this is one of the list which is of type string, and if I give here something like print and then name, and I will run it, so you will see it has printed everything. And the same way, if I want to fetch some particular value, I can give index number. I will click on run and it will give me this Naresh as a name. If I want, I can even concatenate it with different things. So I can give Naresh, and then here I can give APM. I'm just giving any random strings here. Okay, so you'll see that it has concatenate with this. So this is the way you can create a list of the different things, integers, string, and you can even have a list which is of which has a number of the values which include strings, integers, and float numbers. So if I give here comma 1, comma 2, comma 3.0, okay, so these are the different things. And if I do a right click and if I click on run, okay, I need to print it, print name. Okay, see, this is the beauty of Python, because in many of the languages this is not allowed. Okay, you can only have, like in Java, you can only have a similar kind of a type. So if you have created a list, everything should be string or everything should be integer. But in Python, you can have multiple types which you can give in one list. So this is the beauty, and this will help you to create many more complex program in future if you know how to work with list, how to sort the list, and how to reverse a list. So all this thing will help you to write your program in much faster manner. Okay, so that's it from my side for today. Thank you for watching.